to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Los settings me cambiaron todo, ¿no?
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is
Pero tú estás jugando con los dos. ¿Y con quién estás jugando?
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
1 out, base is empty.
Porque me gusta el equipo.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. That one to first. Freeman. The tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3. Mookie Betts will get us started. Swing and a foul straight back. And the righty deals. Out towards left center. Hernandez has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's one away. Tommy Edman at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Here's Freddie Freeman now. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Whipped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Mira, gordo. Mira, gordo.
And at first, here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one. And that one is inside ball one. Muncy off of first with 2 away. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And now 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Betts whips it to first. That's the third. New inning getting started. Here comes Max Muncy. Ohtani back to work. That one fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely
Hola,
belted.
perro.
That's back. Going, gone. He'll touch them all. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger at that location inside part of the play. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Now a fly ball to right center. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Andy Pajes will hit next. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Freeman. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Will Smith. To the plate. On the ground. And foul ball. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Andy Pajes at the plate now. That's ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that is out of play. Pajes over at first with 1 away. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Hernandez in his 11th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually a third baseman, but today starting in the outfield. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, this probably feels like a day off a little bit, going from that hot corner where you got to be on your toes every single pitch to being able to relax a little bit and have more time to react in the outfield.
Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout, and they take the lead. It's 4-1. And here is Tommy Edman in there at the knees, 0-1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Kike Hernandez. First pitch misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. And that one is inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez hustling after it. Makes the catch, 1 down. Now it's going to be Hesung Kim. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Mookie Betts. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Outside.
Busca tu muchacha con la barrita. Hey.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And Mookie takes.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Edman at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. That's to 3rd. Muncy fires to 1st on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and here's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Hernandez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Hernandez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's. You know, just trying to stay with the plan.
1-1.
And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep.
Nope.
And it is
Inside,
2-1. And a foul ball.
3-2.
And Freddie takes the K. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. So 2 balls and no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Outside low, 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on the fastball. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
One gone, runner at first. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, swings through that one.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustrating.
Runner on the move, squirts away a little bit. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Muncy into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. He swings and fouls one off. Muncy, the runner at second with one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw to third. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And a count 1-2. Puts a bunt down. Freeman over to first in time. And they get the out. Bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Kike Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Right through there for a strike. High fly ball out to center field. Pages. And out number 1 on the grab.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next is the Dodger DH, Hesung Kim.
Oi, mommy.
They say when. Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is outside.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the...
Para de gol. Ahí nomás.
Great start.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 11, Roki Sasaki.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3. Roki gets the K. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. Ball one there.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Sácalo de Dani.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Roki Sasaki.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1, no strikes. In the air, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 1 for 2.
Third baseman, Matt.
To the right side, and that's a foul ball. Muncy hits one in the air. Pajes sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Betts. Just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes makes the grab, 1 down. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. 0-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And misses inside. The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Fought off foul. That one pushed to the left and foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Some heat there at 90. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Sasaki back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pages makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Inside, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Foul ball. Pages on at second with 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Pages moving under it. Nabs it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
1 up, 1 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. That's inside.
All right.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Good eye in that spot. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Roque. Back here in Miami, set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Mookie now. And a big swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Tommy Edman now at the plate. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Muncy digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
No, se lo podían coger ahí, no entendí, ¿no?
Way high there. And the count is 1-1. In the dirt.
1 ball.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hernandez under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. First pitch misses. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Runner and scoring. Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Kim will hit next. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. This ball's chopped on the ground. Muncy tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Running tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 in this one. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Hernandez on third with 2 out. Just misses. And the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Vamos a robar un tanque.
And down on strikes. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Vesia, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That's down and in.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fans another, and that's 3. Back here in Low Depot Park. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Muncy digs in. First pitch just misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle, loves it on the dive, to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. Now, Teoscar Hernandez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Just missed. Off the mark there. 2-1.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Kopech is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year to see